It's only 9 p.m. for me. I can just end stream, guys. I could just go and, you know, there could be no Mega stream. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want no Mega stream and go to bed early? Okay, right. Well, night night, everyone. Night night. Oh, so now you want a Mega stream? You guys need to make up your damn minds. You guys need to make up your damn minds. Do you want a Megu stream or not? It's either a late Megu moment or no Megu moment. Your choice. Your choice. I can take it or leave it, honestly. I don't know what's wrong with my tracking today. Like, I've tried different models and like everything looks wonk. Like even my little chibi model like isn't working properly. I've got like my stream lights and stuff on, but like I don't know, it feels like laggy and like it's just not working properly. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. We got scuff my end, but you know, what else is new? What else is new? It's me again. It is you again. It is Barnsey again. It is indeedy. I would like to finish you. I would like to finish you. But Colby is actively on my desk and he is currently fighting my hand, so... so... We'll see. We'll see. I had to redraw it a bit because when I look back at it, like, the next time after the stream, I didn't like how your head and your eyes and that looked. Like, it looked weird. So I've had to, like, redo her a bit. But I'm happy with how she's looking now. So you can see I've made a little effort, right? There's an attempt at shading. We tried starting, but, like, Colby is very cute, okay? He's very hard to... Let me take a picture of him right now. Now that he's stopped attacking my hand. Let me try to get a picture of him. He's opened his eyes now because I picked up the camera. Close your eyes again. Colby is not performing for the camera. What are you doing? What are you eating? What are you eating? No. We don't eat. What are you eating? Stop it! What are you trying to eat? That's a paintbrush. You don't eat those. You don't need to eat a paintbrush. So yeah, hi. How's everyone else doing? How's everyone else doing? How are you doing? But paintbrushes are yummy. They're not for eating. You can't eat them. You can't eat them. Better now Megu is here. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to. Chat, it's my model. Like, I don't know if it's just my end or like if it's like for you guys as well. Am I like really like jittery? I feel like someone's stolen my frame rate. Someone's eaten my frames and I don't know why. Very. I don't know why it's so fucked. I don't know why it's doing it. I don't have my browser window open anymore because I was watching Hero, but I closed that. I don't have like my browser open or anything. But it's still really bad. It's still really bad. And like I don't know what's happened to my chibi model, but like my little chibi model I've got, it's like her eyes were broken anyway. Because, you know, like when I was using this model, like if I looked up at my other screen, like only one of my eyes would look upwards. So I looked like really super like derpy. So in an attempt to try and fix that, I seem to have broken my eyes completely because like now it doesn't matter where I'm moving my eyeballs. They don't move now. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I need to have a look at Geary's VOD, I think, and see what Geary's eyes do. And if Geary's eyes move normally, I need to ask Geary, like, Geary, hey. Hey. Well, how do your eyes move? Can they spy your parameters? Wait, Geary's here! Mine move. Ellie, Geary, can I see your parameters? Because, like, my eyeballs... Like, you can't tell, but I'm moving them, like, in this order. I'm going up, down, left, right, up, down, right, left, right, up. Like, I'm moving my eyeballs around, but, like, the model isn't moving. And I'm really confused. Like, I went onto VGen and I, like, re-downloaded the file and everything. And, like, it's just not doing shit. And, like, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the head just moving or if the eyes are slightly nudging. Like, one of my eyeballs was properly moving, but, like, it looked weird because it was only one of them. So I tried fixing it so they both did it, but now none of them move. Now none of them move, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I tried fixing it and I broke it further, so... Oh, Colby's moving me. That wasn't me. That was Colby. He's laying on the mouse now. He's laying on the mouse now. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Okay, I guess we'll, hang on, because shit's not working, so... I guess we'll have to have a PNG day. We'll have to have a PNG day, because it's going to annoy me if my models just look shit and janky the whole time I'm streaming. So we'll just have to have some PNG Megu time instead. We'll have to have PNG Megu time, I think. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, PC's just not happy today, apparently. You need to screen share your VTS to me at some point because you aren't supposed to mess with some of their things in the expression editor. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I thought the one eye was intentional, the derp look. No, it wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional. I didn't want her to do that. I didn't want her to do that. Colby is like kicking me in the tit with his back legs. I'm not sure if that's good boy Colby. I'm not sure if that's good boy Colby. But yeah, Geary, if you can have a look with me at some point, I would appreciate it because I don't know why it's broken. I don't know why it's so broken. It just is. Because reasons. It's been a day. It's been a bit of a day. I can't lie. I was gonna go live at like, I think I was like setting up at like 8:15-ish. But then I spent so long fucking around with my models, like trying to get them to work and just didn't make it happen. So in the end I was like, fuck it. We bought. And now we have no models, so it's one of those days, I guess. It's just one of those days, I guess. But yeah, hi everyone. Hi everyone. I don't know how long today's stream's going to be. Probably not too long, because it is like 9:25 already. So it's probably not going to be the longest stream. But I thought I would just hop on for a little bit and maybe be more productive on stream than I have been off stream. Because I haven't been hugely productive off screen. Buffer? Wait, am I buffering? Am I live chat? Chat, am I live? Hello? Bobbington, I see your test. I see your test. She starts stream while I'm gone. That's what I wait for. I wait for as many people as possible not to be around, and then I go live. That's what I do. I either wait for people to be not around or about to go to bed like Mr. Lion. That's what I do. That's what I do. It's just the Megu way. It's just the Megu way. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. I might have to, if I want to get any work done, I might have to forcibly remove Colby from the desk. I think he's going to require manual extraction. I think he's going to require manual extraction. He has made himself ever so comfortable here. There was a buffer, but you good? Okay. I did, like, the last couple of days, I don't know if it's our internet here, maybe, because at first, like, no disrespect to Toru, but I had it watching Toru yesterday, so I thought it might be a Toru. Like, I thought, like, maybe it was Toru's end, because, like, I know Toru's, like, had a lot of issues of, like, getting internet in the new place and shit. So I thought maybe the buffering was Toru, but then I had it with Giri today as well, so I think it's my end. So maybe something is just being a bit fucky-wucky my end. I don't know. I'm just a girl. Need you to add? Hang on, let's have a little looky. Let's have a little peeky-weeky. What have we got? What have we got? Hold on. Looking. I can only move my mouse like 3 millimeters at a time because of Colby, but I'm looking. Oh, do you know what? That's a good shout. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then, if you insist. There you go. There you go. I think it's a Wi-Fi connection. Yeah, it must be. Like I said, I did wonder at first if it was Toru, just because I know he's had like a lot of internet fuckery, but then it happened on Giri too, and I was like, wow, there's no way Giri's on the same internet as Toru. so now I'm the only constant, right? So it stands to reckon that it's me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask my brother later if we can like restart the router or something. What is it you do? What is it you can do? Is restarting the router the thing to do? I don't know stuff. I don't know stuff. Is that what I need to ask for? To restart the router? I'm gonna turn my big old stream lights off now that we're not a VTuber model. Also added it to mine and Giannis. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And have our little lines everywhere. Have our little lines everywhere. 20 minutes! I want to be without internet for 20 minutes. Maybe I'll tell him to do it after I've gone to bed. Maybe I ask after... Oh no. It's been a really bad couple of weeks for medication, chat. Okay, Colby, I am going to have to extract you now because I actually really need to take my pills. Come on, out the way. Can't have you fucking with me pills. No, Mr. Lion, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll take them now, like, because my next dose won't be till tomorrow at some point anyway, right? So I figure there's enough time between both doses to blag it, right? What time are we supposed to take them? Never you mind that, Bobbington. Never you mind that. Picking different time buff now? No! Well, I'm supposed to take them in the morning, but like I wake up at different times all the time, so like there's not really a routine at the moment. I did have a routine. I had a really good routine going. And then I was forced to move. Then I was forced to move, and I struggled to get back into routine properly. Sorry, chat. Give me a second. I'm just taking me meds. One more. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm medicated. Better late than never, right? Better late than never, right? Anyway. Anyway, where were we? Where were they? Yeah, I've been really struggling with routine, like, because, like, in my defense, like, it's not a complete excuse, but it's my reason. But, like, obviously everything has been turned upside down sort of thing for me, which definitely doesn't help things. It's not a complete excuse, I know, but, like, it definitely doesn't help. And at the moment, like, because I started applying for jobs again, I've been trying to, like, reset my sleep schedule a bit. But I can't just go to bed earlier because, like, I won't sleep. Like, if I go to bed and lay down, I won't sleep if I'm not, like, dead tired. So what I've been doing, I've been waking up earlier. So, like, I did have my alarm for, like, 11 o'clock in the morning. And then last week, I was having it for 10 o'clock in the morning. And then this week, I've been having it for 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm running quite sleepy at the moment because I'm not used to waking up so early. But, like, my bedtime tiredness hasn't properly adjusted yet. I did go to bed about an hour earlier last night, but that still had me in bed at, like, 1 a.m. instead of 2. And I woke up at 8:30 this morning. I woke up before my alarm, and I was like, well, alarm's due in half an hour. There's not really any point going back to bed. So, like, I just stayed up. So, yeah, I'm trying to adjust things. Because if I do get the job that I interviewed for yesterday, I will either start at 7:30 or 8 a.m. I think it's 7:30 or 8:30, or is it 7:30 or 8? Can't remember off the top of my head. Something along those lines. So, like, I gotta get Morning Megu back somehow. I gotta potentially get Morning Megu back somehow. She's a work in progress at the moment. She's very much a work in progress at the moment. But I'm trying, okay? No one can say I'm not trying. But yeah, because I'm, like, waking up really tired, that does not help with me remembering to take my pills. Again, not an excuse. I know it's not an excuse, but that is my reason. More sugar! I don't even have, like, a lot of sugary stuff. I don't really have a lot of sugary stuff. I wish I could sleep until 9 a.m. That'll be me if I get the job, Bovington. If I get the job, that'll be me. Because I'll have to be up really early. I'm still playing the waiting game, chat. As soon as I know anything, you guys will know. As soon as Megu knows, you will know. But at the moment, I'm still playing the waiting game. I haven't heard one way or the other at the moment. So, unfortunately, we're just playing the waiting game. So, I mean, I did only have the interview yesterday afternoon. So, you can't really count yesterday. And, like, I don't know if there were any other applicants or not. Because I forgot to... I do normally ask, like, if there's, like, you know, other applicants and, like, how long they think until, like, they'll notify me, sort of thing. I do normally ask questions like that. But the interview yesterday, like, it ended up, like, more like a three-way conversation than, like, a question and answer kind of interview. So it kind of put me out the flow of, like, asking my normal sort of interview questions. So I didn't ask them. I forgot. I forgot. So yeah, I don't know. I just gotta wait. I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see. I hope it's not. I hope it's tomorrow. It might be greedy, but I really hope it's tomorrow. I hope it's tomorrow, and I hope it's a yes. Chat, I need everyone to manifest higher Megu. Okay? you all need to manifest higher Megu like this. Higher Megu, not higher Megu. Higher Megu. You guys don't manifest, okay? Megu wants a job. Megu wants the job. I've been sludging real hard, but I manifest it for you. Thank you. Can I hire Megu? Yeah. What do you need doing? What do you need doing, and how much are you paying? I think, like, obviously, you can never 100% tell what the, recruiters are thinking. But I think the interview went really well, personally. I am confident that I presented the best me I could. And I'm happy with what I did. And I genuinely feel confident that if I don't get the job, it was genuinely because, like, someone else did better, sort of thing, I didn't walk away from the interview with loads of questions or doubts or anything, like I didn't walk away thinking like, oh God, I wish I hadn't have said that. I should have said this instead, or oh, I wish I had asked X, Y, or Z thing and stuff like that, like I didn't come away with like any lingering like doubts about myself. So I'm confident that I put my best foot forward, and I did the best I can do. If that wasn't enough, then it wasn't meant to be, but yeah, I'm hoping they do want me. I'm hoping they do want me. No, don't hire Megu. Don't hire Megu for art. Don't hire Megu for art. Do you know how long these commissions take? It's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. When I put my best foot forward, it gets a blister. I do have blisters on my little toes from the shoes I wore yesterday. Because like I've been wearing like exclusively either Crocs or trainers for like the last 6 years. I haven't worn like a pair of like smart like work shoes. Like I haven't worn like a pair of leather shoes in a long time. So my pinky toes are a little sore. I did rub my pinky toes a bit. Because I walked in from the interview because it's only like a 10-minute walk away from my house. So I just walked there. I didn't drive or anything. But I did start feeling my poor toes on the walk home. I was like, owie. I recommend Skechers. Well, what I used to do, because the place I applied for, I've actually worked there before previously. What I used to do, like I would just wear like whatever shoes on the walk-in, and I just like kept a pair of smart shoes like under my desk, because it's not like a hot desking situation or anything like that. Like you have your own desk, you have your own space. So that's what most of us used to do. There was a guy who used to cycle to work as well, and he did the same thing. He just left his like smart shoes in the office and cycled home and back in his trainers. And that's what I used to do too. So I'll probably do that again if I do get the job. And then I'll be like sat at my desk most of the day, so it won't matter too much. Colby has miraculously ended up in front of my tablet again. When did you even jump back up? He like, I think he teleported onto my desk. I don't remember him jumping back up. I've just been like sat here facing chat and reading chat. I've just like looked over to my right and he's laying in front of the tablet again. I genuinely don't know when he appeared. I genuinely don't think I know when he appeared. But yeah, I think it went really well. I think personally it went really well. I'm pleased with how I did. I got some really good information because on the way up there, because of where the job is, I had to be escorted. You're not allowed to like walk around on site or anything. So when the person came to escort me to the interview, it wasn't one of the interviewers that was escorting me, but she gave me some really good knowledge about the what's the word? The dynamic. She gave me like some good insight to like the office dynamic, and like said how like it's pretty important that like all the people gel together and that, because as much as you do your own thing, there is a lot of like relying on your colleagues for stuff as well. So she said that, and she gave me some good info about the sort of like personalities of the two people interviewing me as well. So I tucked that information into my pocket and I used that to my advantage, which I think went really well. I got some good feedback during the interview because like one of the questions they asked me, like the classic, like, oh, tell me your biggest strength, tell me your greatest weakness. And I told them my weakness and they didn't consider my weakness a weakness, which was cool. Because I said my biggest weakness was that like I lack confidence in myself, you know, and like if I'm unsure about something, like I'll do the work myself, you know, like I'll do the work and I'll put my own thoughts into it and I'll make my own decision. But then like I will ask like my supervisor, like I will double check, like, hey, I just want to check, like this is the situation, this is what I've done, is that right? And normally 9 times out of 10 I'm normally right. It's just that I doubt myself, you know, like how on stream sometimes I'll like say something and then I'm like, wait, no, is that right? I'm doubting myself now I said it, sort of thing. Well, I do that in the workplace as well. And in the past, like bosses have got kind of frustrated with me for doing that. Like I had a boss in the past that just kind of had the attitude like, oh, for God's sake, Mickey, you know this, like, and just do it, it's fine, like you're never wrong. And she got kind of like pissy with me over it all the time. So I consider it like a negative, you know. I do personally consider that a weakness. But the person doing the interview, the manager, she was like, I don't actually personally consider that a weakness. And I was like, oh, really? And she was like, no. And then like she went on to say that like, you know, like she would always like personally, she would rather someone double check something than just go ahead and wing it and be like, oh yeah, I'm sure that's fine, sort of thing. She was like, I'd always rather someone come and double check something with me than not, sort of thing. So like, I did explain myself. I was like, oh my God, that's like a really interesting insight. I was like, I have like had bosses in the past that like got really kind of, you know, didn't like that kind of behavior, sort of thing. So it's nice to hear you don't view it the same way. And then she confirmed with the supervisor. She was like, what do you reckon? She was like, no, yeah, I agree. So they didn't consider my weakness a weakness, which I think is good. Another thing that the manager said at one point, like she did say that knowing like their bespoke in-house system thing that they use, she was like, honestly, just knowing that system, I'm halfway sold, sort of thing. Like I can't remember her exact words like verbatim, but it was something along those lines, sort of thing, you know. It was basically like, you know, I'm halfway there to saying yes because you know our systems, sort of thing, which I feel like that is a positive as well, because that's, you know, that's not a skill everyone's going to be able to bring to the table, you know. It is a very specific and bespoke system. It's not one a lot of people will have used. So, you know, the likelihood of another candidate coming in with that, like, experience is slim. It's never zero, but, like, it's pretty slim, I would say, statistically. And then when we had done the interview, like, we asked all the questions and that, because, like I said, like, it didn't end up being, like, a question and answer kind of interview. It ended up being, like, more like a three-way conversation. And so the lady who was like asking all the questions, she had like a piece of paper in front of her that she was like reading questions off of and like jotting down answers to and that, which is pretty standard for interviews, obviously. But then she got to like her last few questions. She was like halfway down the page. She was like, I think I've done all the questions I need to do. She was like, I do still have some questions on here, but we've kind of answered everything else when we've been talking anyway. So they didn't end up like technically asking all their questions, because like where we ended up like conversing about things like on other questions, I kind of like accidentally answered their questions in like a roundabout way, apparently. Good night, Mr. Lion. Can take you with the shower and towards bed. Hell yeah, we're gonna be squeaky clean. We're gonna be squeaky clean, chat. We're going to be clean. I'm nice and clean at the moment, chat. I'd have like a big shower. On Monday evening, I showered, I epilated my legs, I shaved my armpit, I made sure my mustache was waxed, I plucked my eyebrows, I did my skincare routine. I even plucked my nasal hairs, which was not fun. That was not fun. But I even plucked my nasal hairs because I did have some ugly stragglers sticking out my nostril. I was like, I don't want an interviewer sat there like looking at my nostrils. I came into, I shaved my armpit. Welcome in, Shion. Welcome on in. Just the one. I did do them both. Average Megan stream. Yeah, it's by no means the worst thing you could come into here. By no means the worst thing you could walk into. But yeah, so like after they asked sort of questions and that, like they could have just wrapped up the interview and said, you know, we'll be in touch, thanks for coming, and sent me off packing, you know? But they said to me, they were like, because I'd worked there before, they were like, do you want to come in and have a look at the office and meet the team? You know, see what it looks like now. And I was like, oh yeah, I'd be really curious to see what it's like actually. So then they went and took me like into the actual office space that I would be working in. So like, yeah, they took me into the office and they like let me see the office and like the other people working there and stuff. And like explained a little bit about who was and that. And I feel like that's potentially a good sign too, because like they didn't have to do that, right? They didn't have to do that. Like most interviews I've had before, like I don't normally get like escorted to the workspace sort of thing. You know, you do your interview, then you go sort of thing. So I think that's a good sign as well that like they took me into the office to show me stuff. And she went and showed me like their little breakout area and stuff. And stuff like that. So I think it's really promising. I'm trying really hard to keep myself grounded and not count all my eggs before they hatch. But I think it was promising because I feel like you wouldn't do those things, right? Like you wouldn't if you because like interviewers do kind of like we all judge people, you know. That's what they say, like first impressions are important, aren't they? Because like we all judge people to one degree or another, and I'm sure interviews are the same. Like I'm sure people have interviews where they know before the interview's even over, I'm not hiring this one, you know. So I feel like it's a good sign that like they seemed really engaged like the entire interview and stuff. As I say, it ended up being a three-way conversation rather than like I ask question, you answer. And yeah, I even got some tea. I got some tea, and I don't mean the hot beverage. I mean the juicy gossip kind of tea. I even got some tea because I didn't recognise anyone, Barnsley. No, it's completely new staff to where I worked. When I worked there, no one still works there. But the manager was telling me that I can't say what the exact dynamic is because I don't want to give too much away. Like obviously, like doxing and whatnot. So I don't want to say too much. But she basically said she was like, did you work with we'll say Ben. Ben wasn't his name, but just in case, I'm going to say fake names. But she was like, did you work with Ben? And I was like, yeah, Ben was here. Like, Ben was like, I was like, he was fairly new when I started, but like, I knew Ben, yeah. And she was like, got rid of him 2 months after I started this job. And I laughed. I was like, what, really? And she was like, yeah, really. And I was like, why'd you do that? And then she told me the story. And basically, she had been into the office at one point as a customer, and she was served by Ben. And Ben was apparently actively slagging off the company to her face. Like, he was actively saying, like, I fucking hate working here. It's a shit job, this is. Oh, I wish I could work somewhere else. I don't want to bloody do this. And he was apparently, like, really going off on one to, like, her at that point as a customer. But when she took over the job role, Ben still worked there. She goes up to Ben, first day working. She's like, do you remember me? And Ben's like, no, I don't think we've met. And she was like, no, we've met. And then she was like, you did this when I was in here for this thing once. And he tried like being like, oh, no. Like, I don't think that was me. It must have been someone else. Mind you, Ben was very distinctly the only person like him in the office. So... And there was another man in the office back then, but he didn't even do the job. He did a completely separate job to what Ben did. So it wasn't anyone else. But yeah, she basically like warned him there and then. She was like, if I ever catch you doing or saying something like that again, you're out. And then he ended up like, stuff happened, and a couple months later, he ended up like, got fed up there or anything or whatever, and he wanted to go down to part-time working. But the manager was like, no, we don't have part-time shifts. Like, it's a full-time office. It's full-time positions. Like, we can't hire a second person to cover the hours you're not going to be here. Everyone's full-time, like, point blank. Like, that's it. That's the contract you signed. That's what you do. That's what we do. That's what we all do. No negotiation. So he ended up leaving. He ended up leaving in a bit of a tantrum because he couldn't get part-time working But the manager was just glad to get rid of him, really, because she never really liked him. She never really liked him because of his behavior and stuff. And she's like, "Now I'm in charge. Now you don't do that on my job." I see those videos all the time. Never thought that happened. It actually happened. Apparently, it actually happened. But again, I feel like if we weren't getting on well, you know, I feel like she wouldn't have volunteered that story. You know, like I don't see why she would volunteer that story or information if we weren't hitting it off a bit. You know. So yeah, I think it was all very positive. I am desperately trying to remain grounded. But I will definitely say yes if they do offer it to me. I will definitely say yes. I will jump at the chance if I do get offered it. And I do feel like it seems positive. So yeah, we just gotta pray. We're on hopium at the moment, chat. We're on higher megu hopium. Can people just go to bed? Stop calling you because your power went off. Yippee! But yeah, it's all new faces there. The manager that was there when I worked there, he's moved to a different. He's still within the same business, but he's moved to a different location and a different management job. The supervisor who was there when I was there, she retired 2 years ago. Because I did ask how she was. I was like, does Sally still work here? Because I know when I was here, she was on the countdown to retirement. And they were like, no, Sally's actually gone. She did get to retire in the end. She left about 2 years ago. And I was like, oh, good on her. I know she was looking forward to it. We had a good old natter. It was quite funny. Like, it didn't really feel interviewy for very long. It did end up just like devolving into chatter about like the company and like what things have and haven't changed and stuff like that. But I really like the sound of the manager. The new manager seems really good as well because like unlike the previous manager, she seems like she actually like really cares about the staff because she was telling me like about like the other people in the office and stuff. And she's like, you know, we've got 5 people on these desks at the moment. And I was like, 5? And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, there was only 3 when I was here. And they were always like absolutely snowed under. And then she told me that like she had to fight like head office like tooth and nail to be able to hire more bodies. But because the workload had gone up, she fought for it. And she did manage to get right in the end to get 2 new people in. And then when we went into the office to like see what it was like, I couldn't help but I was like, you know me, like I open my mouth and words come out, right? Like even in the interview, like I just said things. So like I go in the office because they offered to show me what was there. And I go in the office and straight away, like I cast my eye over it, obviously, to see what's, you know, what it's like, what's different. And the first thing I noticed was that every desk had a really nice desk chair and they were all matching. And I was like, oh, you've got new chairs. And that was the new manager's doing as well. That's like they've all got like really nice, like, you know, like the ergonomic like mesh chairs with like the high back and like the headrest and like the lumbar support and stuff. All the chairs are like that now. When I was working there, everyone just had like random office chairs. Like there was no 2 chair that was the same, you know? There was like, I had a blue one. I had a blue office chair, but I think David's was black. And then I think a couple of the girls had like grey chairs, but like they were all different. They were all completely different. They were just like whatever chair we had at the time. And if the chair ever broke or something, then we had some spare chairs in the stationery cupboard. But again, they were just random chairs. So you just went and swapped out a crappy chair for a slightly less crappy but still crappy chair. But yeah, so she got new staff in place because of the workload. She got all new chairs for everyone. She's made the made one of the office rooms into a little break room instead because we didn't have a dedicated break room before. So, you know, on lunch break and that, you either sat at your desk, but then, you know, if you sit at your desk at work, like you don't really end up getting a lunch, do you? Because like you just end up working anyway. But we didn't have anywhere else to go. There wasn't like a staff room or a canteen or anything like that. So this new manager also changed one of the offices to be a little breakout room instead. So there's like a couple chairs and a little couch in there. There's a little fridge, a little coffee machine, and stuff like that. So like she's made a nice little breakout area for us. And in the outside area, outside the office, she's got a park bench for us as well. So we can even go and like sit if the weather's nice. You know, we can go sit outside on the park bench. And like, I think stuff like that is like really good, you know. It shows that she's got like a good like amount of like care and respect for her staff, you know. And like she was telling me about how they've been like in the process of revamping a bunch of their forms, because despite it being the future, it is very much not a paperless office. The role I will be in is very much not paperless, and it never was. So I always knew it was like form hell because I used to have to deal with the forms too. So I always knew it was like very form heavy. But she's also been working with the team who actually use the forms, you know, the people actually doing the data input and that. She's been working with them to revamp the forms as well. And they've been like working through that to like revamp all the forms and that to like make it easier for like, you know, for everyone to like fill out, making it easier to do and like more time efficient and stuff. And I think like stuff like that, I think just makes a really good manager, you know, like the fact that she actually cares about like the quality of life for the staff and like she actually wants to actively make things better and make improvements and stuff if she can and stuff like that. She sounds like a really good manager. She sounds like a really good manager. And also, they used to do this when I worked there, right? When I worked there, Wednesday afternoons, we would always be like closed to customers. So we could like get on. It would either be like for staff training or just so we could just like buckle down quietly with our admin without being disturbed by customers sort of thing, you know? But we used to have a sign on the door that said like, you know, office closed. But you'd always get people come up anyway. Knock on the door, open the door, stick their head in. Sorry, I know you're closed, but can you just quickly... And we'd get that all the time. And, like, the supervisor always let them in. So, like, more often than not, we didn't really... Like, yeah, we'd have less people in the office than normal, but we never really got to, like, proper close on Wednesday afternoons like we were supposed to. The manager was telling me about it, and she was like, we lock the door, you know, and no one comes in. And I was like, and I accepted her. I was like, do you mean like lock or just like close the door? And she was like, no, we lock the door. And I was like, oh my God, when I was here, we would close the door and we'd have a sign on it, but people would always just still come in. And she's like, no, we lock the door. They can't come in. I was like, I love you. You sound amazing. So yeah, she sounds really good. I'm dead keen. Like I said, if they do offer it to me, I will definitely take it. Like there's no doubt in my mind on taking it. If they offer it to me, I'm gonna gobble it up. Because my main issue with the workplace before was the fact that we were understaffed. You know, I took on a new role within the company, had to continue doing half my previous role. And anytime I tried bringing it up to the manager, he was just like, oh, no, don't worry about it. Just do what you can. Just do what you can. It's fine. They can wait. But the customers never wanted to wait, you know, and it was never the manager they were having a go at. It was always Muggins there, you know, but that's what really wore me out of the last job I did at that location. Whereas the new manager, like, it very much sounds like I wouldn't end up in that kind of situation again, sort of thing, you know, like she sounds like she's really on top of her shit. I used to hate that. Oh, it's so annoying, isn't it? You're like, we're closed and people still want to come in anyway. And it's always like, oh, it's like when I worked at B&Q and like you'd close your till down and you'd be like serving your last customer and then someone else comes up and starts putting stuff on the checkout and you're like, sorry, checkout's closed. And they'll be like, oh, can you not just serve me? I've only got 3 bits. But like, if you serve every person who only has a couple bits, you end up doing an extra fucking hour of work, don't you? Because there's always another customer behind it. Like, so you never really get away from it, do you? And it was kind of like that with the office as well. Because, yeah, we closed the door and said, you know, office closed, staff training, but they'd always knock and come in anyway. Honestly, everything you said after, it sounds extremely like you got it. They tend to do the walk around as a test to see if people... I'll see how people act. You know? Yeah, I just walked in there and straight away I'm like, oh, you got new chairs. I'm just like, oh, you got nice new chairs. And then we had a conversation about the chairs and that. And then I was telling them like the office layout when I had it, like when I was there. I was telling them like the different way the office was laid out compared to like how they have it now. And they've got like a counter in the office now, so like when customers do come in, instead of just like walking straight up to your desk and like plonking their ass at your desk, they come up to like a counter instead, which I think that's really good as well. There's like a distance between you and the customers sort of thing. I think that's really nice as well. And although I didn't used to do the job I used to do in that office, it wasn't what I've applied for. It was a different job, but I was only one desk away from the people that did do the job that I've applied for this time. So I still kind of, like, I don't know the actual job itself inside out, but I do sort of already kind of know what to expect with regards to, like, you know, who's going to be coming in and what they want and why sort of thing, you know. I don't 100% know how the staff deal with those inquiries, but I do kind of know what they're doing and why sort of thing, because I, you know, sat next to them for years watching and hearing them do it. So yeah, I like to think I have a lot of reasons to hire me. You know. I've got existing experience of the location and stuff. Another thing I found out as well when I got escorted back to the gate. It was the same lady that was escorted me in, and she told me, she was like, "Did you see so and so?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "That's the person, like, if you get the job, like, that's who you're going to be replacing." And apparently that person started the role in January this year, but she's just like, because it is quite a busy and intricate, like, role, and like just like the setup of everything, it is quite tricky. It is a lot to take on, and this woman basically just like hasn't been able to properly get to grips with it. And there's two other members of staff who joined in May, and they're both already like further through their training plans than the girl who joined in January, because she just hasn't picked it up well at all, to the point where she's decided, you know, no, this isn't for me, I'm quitting. So that's who I'll be replacing. So I feel like someone who already has, like, you know, I already know, like, all the confusing, like, hierarchy stuff that the girl can't grasp. I already, like, know the in-house bespoke system they use and stuff like that. So, like, I feel like that's, like, really good ticks in my box, surely. Like, compared to the fact that they're replacing to someone who's struggled to pick all that stuff up, they can have me, who already kind of knows it. Like, I'll need to refresh my memory a bit. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know everything off the top of my head. I will need to, like, reacclimatize a bit sort of thing, but I'll be much more ready to, like, take stuff on. So I feel like that's got to be a big tick in my box, surely. There's got to be a big tick in my box. Maybe that's just copium, but I feel like that's got to be a good tick in my box. Anyway, hi Megu, I'm going to bed. Enjoy stream. Good night, Lilac. Have good sleepies. Oh wait, I just saw a little Pichu badge. Wait, that's so cute. Is that from the Pokeball thing that's going on at the moment? I don't have sub money, so I don't have cute badges. I don't have sub money. Yeah, you have X amount and no training required. Win-win. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, is the Pichu badge free? What are the ones? There are badges for, like, gift and subs as well, isn't there? I need Bulbasaur! I like Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's my favourite of the original three. When I was a kid, I did go Charmander, because, like, I did have, like, a... Honestly, in hindsight, it's one of those things, you know, it should have been obvious it was a hyperfixation, but everyone just accepted the fact that Megu's just really into dragons. I had like, did you guys remember? Like, I don't know if this is like a UK specific thing or if like these exist elsewhere, but do you guys remember like those little like shops you would get? Like they wouldn't be like chain stores or anything. They'd be like little independent boutiques, and they would have like all those ornaments. They'd have like all the like fantasy ornaments. They'd have like the wizards and the dragons and stuff with the little crystal balls, and they'd have like the crystals and tarot cards and like all that kind of stuff, you know? Does anyone know? I don't know what they're called, but like, does anyone remember like shops like that? I used to collect these dragon figurines. They were, hang on, let me see if I can find them, because I remember what they were called. Leonardo Collection Dragons. Oh my god, I actually had this one. Wait, that's such a blast in the past. That's so funny. I literally had this one, chat. I used to have this one. I literally owned that one. But yeah, this was, wait, I should close all these tabs again or I'm gonna kill myself. I closed the wrong tab. I lost my dragons. Yeah, so I used to like specifically collect these Leonardo. I had this one too. I had this one. Wait, you can't see it behind my head. I had. Oh my god, I can't see. Here we go. I had this one too. So I used to have like shelves in my bedroom, like full of those dragons. And like, do you remember like those little like were they like pewter crystal dragon? Yeah, I used to have a bunch of like these ones as well. I used to have a bunch of these ones, these like metal pewtery dragons with like the little crystals and stuff. One time the crystal broke off and I was playing with it. I was like rolling it around in my mouth because it felt funny. I just like really liked the way the texture was on my tongue because like the crystal was all faceted, and I accidentally swallowed it and nearly choked. Yeah, people thought I was normal, Barnsley. People thought I was normal. In hindsight, the signs were there. In hindsight, the signs were there, but they went unnoticed. Megu just really liked dragons. It was just accepted that she just really likes dragons. So yeah, when I was a kid, that's like one hell of a fucking tangent. But when I was a kid and I played the original Pokemon games, I did have Pokemon Red and I did choose Charmander because I loved dragons. You know, that was my thing at the time. I bloody loved dragons. But now I don't really care for the Charmander line, to be honest. Now I'm very big on Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is my favorite by far now. Like Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur are all absolute bangers. I do like Squirtle and Wartortle, but I hate Blastoise. Is it Blastoise or Blastoise? I don't remember. I don't like Blastoise. I still like Charmander. Charmander's okay, but I don't care for Charmeleon or Charizard anymore. I want to eat Bulbasaur. Buffington, no, you can't eat him. He's baby. He's baby. You can't eat Bulbasaur. He is friend. He is friend. Get your hands off him. And we will not be harming Bulbasaurs in this chat. I can't really do it anymore. But do you remember there was like an episode of the Pokemon cartoon a long time ago? I can't remember what happened now. But I just remember there was like this scene where there were like loads of Bulbasaurs and they were just doing this chant like Bulba, Bulba, Bulbasaur. I used to be able to impersonate that really well. I can't do it anymore, but I used to be able to like impersonate that really well, and I used to like say that all the time. In hindsight, maybe I was stimming it. But again, it went unnoted. It went unnoted by people, but I was definitely stimming it. I would just like walk around, go Bulba, Bulba, Bulbasaur.
I'm so normal, guys. I'm so normal. Can you believe I'm only now being referred for diagnosis? That's crazy. That's crazy. Ashes Bulbasaur didn't want to evolve or something, I think. Yeah, Bulbasaur was like, no, but I don't want to. Something like that. Yeah, I don't remember. It's been so long. But that always stuck with me. That always stuck. I would stim Togepi a lot as well. You know the way hang on, let me try to do it. Let me see if I can do it. You know how Togepi would go like, Toki Toki. Colby, you got in the way. I can't do it. I can't go that high anymore. I'm old. Toki Toki. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. But I used to like go around doing like the Togepi thing all the time as well. I can still do it. Hell yeah, kid. That's because you got a really cute voice, though. My voice isn't very cutesy. My voice isn't. Colby, what are you doing? Colby, what are you doing? No. Hold on, Colby's doing things. What are you doing? What are you trying to? Oh, no, you're trying to save something. No, what are you trying to save? You're trying to save, and you've opened up a new tab. Well done, Colby. Well done. Good boy. Good boy. Exposed. I mean, it's only my live 2D models. Like, yeah, it's not really anything bad to see. I used to do Togepi when I was little. Oh, that's so cute, kid. I love Togepi. I love Togepi. I don't even remember. Oh, we were talking about Twitch badges. I was like confused for a second. I don't even know how we ended up talking about Pokemon. What happened? It was because of the Twitch badge. It was because of the Twitch badge. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. We've done no work today. We've done no work today. I can save. I'll save Barnsey anyway, but I haven't done anything. But there you go, she's saved. She's saved. I'm so hungry, but I gotta fast for 50 minutes minimum. Have you got something to look forward to at least? Are you having another? What did you have yesterday? Was it a burrito or a taco? I always forget which is which. Are you having that again, or do you have something different today? What badge? We were talking about the Pichu one. You've got it. We were talking about the Pichu one. Because there's a little Twitch thing going on at the moment, isn't there? Where you can get like different Pokemon. And then Barnsey mentioned loving Bulbasaur. And then I was like, yeah, I love Bulbasaur. And then I was like, well, as a kid, I actually had Charizard because... And then we just went on to a whole childhood Megu tangent. You know, as we do. we just went on a whole tangent, you know? That's what we do here. I have a little Bulbasaur planter. Wait, those are so cute. When you plant like the little succulents in them. Oh, I want one. I want one. Wait, you have one? Okay, now I'm jealous of both of you. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Now I'm jealous of both of you. I can't have plants anymore because Colby likes to eat them. I did used to. Oh my god, Hero! Thank you for the wait, Hero. How was your stream? How did the Warframing go? Did you get what you were farming for something? I don't know what you were farming for, but did you get the thing? Yeah. Did you get it? When I think, yeah, but that's what I was thinking. Like, I see and I just think I just think of that anime. That's like all I think. I see the words Aya, I just think We got loads. That's the joke. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. TK, thank you for the raid as well. Thank you both for the raid. My favorite two cat boys. Cat boy roads. I hope you guys had fun. It sounds like it was productive. You got loads. Hell yeah. We love to see it. I am a PNG today because my everything's broken. My models are not working today. I don't know why. Everything's operating like it's missing like every other frame. Like everything's just janky as fuck. And I don't know why. So I just switched to PNG mode because it was just pissing me off having ugly, janky models. I also have a Bulba tattoo on my thigh, but he has the pumpkin bulb. That's so cute. That's so cute. I've only got one tattoo. I have a cat tattoo. I would like another tattoo, but I haven't been able to get one because, like, I've been broke for years. Maybe if I get a job, maybe when I get a job again, maybe I could save up and get myself a new tattoo as a treat. Maybe I could get a new tattoo as a treat. There was an artist, like, back in the day, but I never got to see her because this was around COVID times and she stopped doing it. I don't know if her business survived COVID or not, but I used to follow this person who did these really nice, she specialized in doing like bees and flowers and stuff like that. And I really want one of her bee tattoos. They're so cute and whimsical. And I love bumblebees. And I love daisies. So I always planned like to get her to do me like a bee sitting on a daisy, like a big cute bumblebee sat on a daisy. Maybe I could finally get that done. Maybe I could finally get that done as a treat. Bees, yeah, bees. Bees. I would say what she called them, but she was fairly local and I don't want to dox myself. Is she still going? Hang on, I'm curious now. No, we don't want to play that video. I don't know why Colby reloaded that. Hold on, I gotta... No, I'm gonna check Bookface quickly. That's right, this goes back to the Facebook days. Colby, stop putting your foot on the keyboard. Does she still do things? Oh, wait, she does! She's like posted on the 29th of July. She does still do shit. Oh, her work is so stunning. Wait, look at this one. This is so cute. You know, have you ever seen like the pictures of like bumblebees where they're like face first in a flower and it's just like their bum sticking out? How cute is that? She did a tattoo of the bee with his little bum sticking out the flower. How fucking cute is that? But yeah, her work is stunning. Like she doesn't just do like bees, like she does like stuff like this as well, like all sorts of like insects and flowers and stuff. Like that's mainly what she does, is like wildlife themed tattoos. She's got like some birds as well. Does birds well. But yeah, I love her style. I think it's so pretty. It's so cute and colourful and whimsical. I love her work so much. So I've wanted a tattoo of hers for a long time. So maybe I could finally actually save up and get one. Oh, big stretch. Help me, Step B. No, Nixon, bad Nixon. Are we not supposed to be typing with our feet? No. No, definitely not. Not Colby's feet anyway, because he opens God knows what up. I just thought you and Mama RB both will have gotten post-X tattoos. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! My ex never ended up getting the tattoo that his community paid for. Anyway. Anyway. I've got my cat tattoo on my wrist. I would like another tattoo, like, on the opposite wrist. So then I've got, like, a tattoo on each arm. I think that'd be nice. It wouldn't be, like, perfect symmetry, because, like, there'll be completely different tattoos, but I just like the idea of having one in the same place on the opposite arm, you know? How's this stunning, not gonna lie? What is it a tattoo of, if I'm allowed to ask? You don't have to say if it's like private or anything. I'm just a curious bean. I'm just a curious bean. Oh, I don't know why that reminded me, but it did. That's something funny that happened in my interview as well. At one point, the manager swore, and then she like quickly like she said like most of the swear, but like quickly stopped herself at the end and then apologized for it. And I just laughed. I was like, you're fine. I was like, you're fine. Don't worry about it. It made sense why she swore, but yeah, she tried to. I think Ellie's also still owing a tattoo. Yeah, but I can forgive Ellie. I can forgive Ellie. Ellie's had a lot of shit going on, bless her. Ellie's had a lot of shit going on, and shit that hasn't been her fault even, so I think we can excuse Ellie's a lot more than you know who's. By the way, chat, just quickly on the subject of you know who, I don't know how many people know or not, but apparently he has decided to return to streaming. So I know I do talk about him occasionally, like if it's like, you know, contextual or like I'm telling a story that he just happened to be involved in sort of thing. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'll never talk about him ever again, because I can't promise that. But in the sense of like streaming or like social media activities and stuff, I do need to put out a little statement on Discord at some point. But I do want it to be like a safe zone from that sort of thing, you know? I don't want people coming and telling me what he's up to, like what he's been doing, what he's been saying, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. If I don't know what he's up to, then it can't bother me, sort of thing, you know? Like, if I don't know what he's doing or saying, then it can't bother me, it can't hurt me, sort of thing. That's kind of the stance I'm taking on it. So I would appreciate if everyone kind of plays along with that mentality, sort of thing. Like, I don't want people DMing me like, oh my God, I can't believe he's streaming again and stuff like that, you know? Like, I don't really want to think about it or anything. I've blocked him everywhere. I can block him for now, other than like essential communication channels for talking about the house, because we've still got to sell that. So obviously I can't completely cut him out of my life yet. But we have mutually agreed now that we are only talking to each other about the house, basically. So whatever he's doing, whatever he's getting up to, whatever he's saying, even if he says stuff about me or whatever, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Like, I'm done with it. Like, you know, what's happened, you know, I just want to move on from things, you know. I don't want it to, I just don't want him and what he's doing to constantly like weigh over me, sort of thing, you know. So it's just better for me mentally if I just don't involve myself with any of it, you know. Like, he got pissed off a couple streams ago because I was talking about him and he didn't like what I said. And apparently someone ran back to him and said what I'd said. And he got annoyed by that. But like, as far as I'm concerned, you know, if you don't go snooping, you're not going to know, are you? And if you don't know, you know, what you don't know can't hurt you, sort of thing. That's my mentality. So I'm not going out of my way to find out anything about what he is doing or anything like that. And I don't really want people to bring it to me either, if that makes sense. So, like, obviously, if I'm talking about something that involves him, like, you guys can mention it. Like, if contextually it makes sense, like, obviously, I'm not saying you guys can never mention what happened ever again, sort of thing. But I just don't want it to be, like, the forefront of anything anymore, sort of thing, if that makes sense. Like, I'd rather just, like, let sleeping dogs lie at this point, sort of thing, you know? Like, yeah, it's shit what happened. I don't agree with what, you know, what he did or the outcome of it or anything. But what's done is done, you know. I just want to move on from it. Hi, Wisp. Hello. No shit staring on kneecaps for the soup. Exactly. We only want good soup here anyway. He'd make horrible soup. We only want good soup. Only good soup for the Moo Crew. We don't need no horrible, stinky, gristly soup. We don't need stinky, gristly soup. We only want good soup. Not a soup enjoyer. I only really like, I like Heinz oxtail soup. Specifically only Heinz. Again, the signs, chap. But yeah, I can't eat it anymore because I became slightly intolerant to tomatoes at some point, and it's the tomato-based soup. So it makes my tummy very unhappy if I eat a whole bowl of tomato soup. So yeah, I don't really eat soup. I don't really eat soup anymore. But only because the one soup I did like I can't eat, so. We love Ellie, we don't care about him. Exactly, Barnsey. Exactly. I just think, like, I'm not gonna, like, name names or anything, and I'm not gonna, like, say anyone was wrong or anything like that. Like, everyone's got their own way of, like, dealing with things and processing things, right? So, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say anyone is wrong for how they've dealt with it, but everything just became a lot more public and a lot messier than I ever kind of wanted or intended it to. And I feel like some people, like, took it way too personally and stuff. Like, I know there have been people, like, actively, like, making death threats on him and stuff like that. And I don't want that, you know? Like, as much as what he did, like, hurt me and has, like, fucked my life up, I won't pretend it hasn't. But, like, even I don't wish that sort of stuff on him, you know? And, like, I'm the person most wronged by it, you know? And, like, seeing the way some people have, like, dealt with it and shit is kind of like, oh, man. And, like, I can't even escape it. Like, I was browsing Twitter earlier, and I was just in my For You tab. I wasn't even in my Following tab. And I saw a tweet from someone I don't even follow about his return to Twitter. And I'm just like, man, I DM'd a screenshot of it to Toru. I'm like, I'm so tired, Toru. I was like, I will never know peace. I will never escape this man, because like, I've already been to the new account and blocked it and stuff. Like, I don't care what he's up to. I don't want or need to see it. So I've already gone on and blocked it and stuff, but I still can't escape it because, like, people are posting about him and it comes up in my feed and I'm just like, oh, yay. And I just want to be done with everything, man. I just want to be done with it. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to keep thinking about him. I don't want to keep seeing him or anything like that. I just want to deal with him to sell the house, get my money, and then never have to speak with him again. Have you made the name on Twitter? I haven't, because, like, Mia is quite a common name, and, like, I know a lot of people don't say, like, the whole name, you know? Like, I know a lot of people, if they're, like, mentioning him or whatever, they'll either won't mention his name or they will say just Mia, not, like, the full name. And I know there's, you know, plenty of nice people called Mia, so, like, I don't want to just block Mia. I think I've got Mia Murali blocked. I think I did block the full name, but, you know, a lot of people don't write a VTuber's entire name when they're tweeting about them, sort of thing, so that doesn't sort of catch everything. I made potato leek and bacon soup once. That was tasty. Hell yeah. 30 more minutes. You got this, Nixon. You got this. You can do it. I believe. I believe. I haven't had soup for years. Like, God, it's probably about 15-ish years now since I've eaten soup. Because I stopped eating it when I couldn't eat it anymore. I only ever liked one soup, and that soup started upsetting my tummy, so I just don't eat soup now. I used to always, whenever I did have Heinz oxtail soup, I would always run it through a sieve first. I would always, like, sieve out all the little bits, because it had, like, little bits of, like, meat and vegetables in it, and I would always sieve them out, so it was just, like, pure soup. I didn't like the bits. I didn't like the texture and taste of, like, all the different bits, so I would always strain them out. Again, I'm not saying I'm definitely, you know, autistic or anything, but again, like, I feel like signs were there. Oh dear. There is a lot that makes sense in hindsight if I look at it with a neurodivergent lens. A lot of things I used to do and still do, like a lot of things I do make a lot more sense when viewed through a neurodiverse lens. Right, Colby, I might have to evict you off the desk because we have actually done nothing today. We have actually done nothing today on stream again. I can't even pretend it's unusual at this fucking point. Last time, and one of the only times I had soup, I was sick. Oh, and that puts you off, doesn't it? That's fair. That's fair. If you have like an experience like that with food, it can very easily just like put you off forever. I've got a few foods like that I had like a bad experience with for one reason or another, and now I can just never eat it ever again. One of them for me is peas. I can't eat peas because one time I was eating peas, I think I just like inhaled too strongly or something when I was like bringing the peas into my mouth, and like one of the peas just like sucked straight back into my throat, and I choked on it, and that was really scary. So I don't eat peas anymore. And another one of them is fish cakes because when I was at school, we used to get like free school dinners, and we would often have fish cakes and veggie burgers, and they looked basically identical. Like, to look at them on the outside, they looked identical. It was only the insides that made the difference. So if I go up to the school dinners hatch and I saw what looked like it could be fish cakes, I would always say to the dinner lady, "Excuse me, is that fish cake or veggie burgers?" And if they said it was veggie burgers, I would never have it. I only ever wanted it if it was fish cake. And one day, I did that, and they told me it was fish cakes. So I said, "One fish cake, please." And then when I got the rest of my lunch and I took it back to my table, I did the thing a lot of kids do, stabbed the fork straight in the middle of the fish cake, brought it up to my mouth, took a big old bite out of it, started chewing it. Taste and texture completely wrong. Taste and texture completely wrong. I fucking spit it out so quick, and I just see mushed up potato and carrot and peas on my plate, and I was like, "Ew." And even though I really liked fish cakes, they used to be one of my favorite foods, I've never been able to eat a fish cake since. I've even tried, like, in my adult life, I've gone to the shop, I have specifically brought myself a box of fish cakes to try, and I just mentally cannot bring myself to try them. I just mentally cannot bring myself to try fish cakes in any capacity anymore. They're a big food no-no for me now. Oh no, it tasted good, but I'm not paying like $3 for a bit of soup. Okay, that's fair. Soup is weirdly expensive for what it is. I'll give you that. Soup is pretty expensive for what it is. I've had those before in Japan. They're called Naruto, like the anime. No, there's something different here. Yeah, so in the UK, they look like this. So it's normally like mashed up fish, and then it's like covered in breadcrumbs in like a little patty. But veggie burgers, I can't see anymore because Colby's in the way. I need a veggie burger, but like not one of these like newfangled like wannabe meat ones. Colby, I can't see. Yeah, that. See, that's veggie burger, right? So on the outside, like that looks virtually indistinguishable from fish cakes. But as you can imagine, you know, that's a very different taste and texture experience to fish cake. Actually, thinking about that might be why I don't like corn. I forgot they had corn on them. That might be why I don't like corn. I remember like the carrots and the peas. I forgot about the corn. That actually might be why I can't eat just like plain corn either. That probably feeds into a trauma too. It looks like it'd feel fucking awful. Kid Megu was not impressed. Kid Megu was not impressed being fed one against her will, I can tell you that much. I'd one with bone, never again. Oh, icky. Icky. Peas, icky. Peas are icky. Hate peas. I never loved peas, even when I did eat them. But then ever since the choking incident, I couldn't eat them anymore. I've had fish sandwiches, but not vegetable ones. I don't really like fish. I'm not really a big fish person. The only fish I eat basically is just like battered cod from the from the chipper. That is the only fish I really eat. I don't like salmon. I don't like sushi. I don't have like kippers or anything like that. And I don't like fish. I don't even like tuna. I don't really eat anything fishy. I'm not a seafood girly. Row. I can do raw peas in the pot though. Salmon is nice raw, icky cooked. Oh really? The thought of eating raw fish scares me, which is like half the point of sushi, so sushi isn't for me. I only like fish as a sandwich, maybe fried if drowned in tartar sauce. I don't like tartar sauce. I don't like tartar sauce either. I say that. I've never had it, but like, I won't try it. I'm back. Someone broke the internet. Who broke the internet? Who broke it? How dare they? How fucking dare they? We've done so much work since you've been gone, Ellie. we've done so much work since you've been gone. It's crazy. It's really crazy how productive we've been today. Definitely haven't just been sat here yapping for an hour and a half again. Just got fucking home. That's rude. That's bloody rude. We're definitely not just yap for 80 minutes. No, definitely not. Definitely not. We would never. We would never. I don't want to mention. I just want to flat. I want a girl flat, chat. I want a girl flat. I miss independent living. I know technically I did live with my ex before, but like, I did just like do my own thing 99% of the time, you know? I did just like do my own thing 99% of the time. Like, not much was asked of me. And it's rough being back home. And comparatively, it's rough being back home. I want my own space, man. That's kind of what prompted me to like start job searching again. Because like, I know if I've got any hope of doing that, I know I'm going to have a job, you know? Because I won't get enough from the sale of our house, because in the condition it's in, and the fact I've got to split the money, I won't get enough from the sale of our house to buy something outright. I would still need to like mortgage it. And then obviously, you know, pay council tax and utilities and stuff as well, and put food on the table and whatnot. So I'm going to need money. So I need a job. I need a job. That's why I started looking for jobs again. Isn't it crazy? Like, you put me in a position where it's like, shit, we really need this to happen. And I've started doing what I can to make it happen. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And instead of like my ex who just like dropped fake hints and like every so often for years and ran up a huge debt in my name instead of telling me that, you know, we were in dire straits and could lose the house, you know, because that news probably would have equally made me, you know, kick myself up the arse and get on and start looking sort of thing, you know? I feel like that, you know, Megu, we might lose the house. I feel like that would have equally lit a fire under me, you know? But hey ho, we didn't know, so that never happened. We didn't know, so that never happened. But that's the position I'm in now. I'm like, fuck, I really need to move. I need money to move. I gotta look for a job. Crazy how life turns out. It's crazy how life turns out. What are you doing? Oh, have you found a cotton bud? Oh, is that fun? Are you gonna eat it? Are you gonna eat it? Colby's eating a cotton bud now. Oh, he's very interested in that. I miss my normal schedule with Mama Nixon leaving on the weekends. Oh, she had surgery, didn't she? Is she like just at home recovering all the time, I'm guessing? I could see that I'm inspired, thank you, Ellie. And I knew if anyone would recognize my hard work, it would be you. I knew if anyone would know how hard I've worked, it'd be you. Ellie's got such a good eye for art and detail. No, you definitely cannot eat my tablet pen. Playing with a cotton bud is one thing. You cannot play with a tablet pen. That is too expensive to replace, mister. Always trouble, chat. You're lucky you're so cute. It would be so funny, though. Like, if I do... How funny would it be, like, if I do get the first job I interview for? If I get the first job I interview for, that would be kind of crazy. What are you doing now? There's nothing under the keyboard. There's nothing under there. What are you doing? Chat, I think my cat's broken. I think my cat's broken, chat. Second hip replacement surgery, yeah. She can drive around town for a bit now, but it's still going to be a minute before I have some peace and quiet, yeah. I feel for you, buddy. It's not easy, you know. You get used to certain routines and stuff, don't you? You know, you get used to being able to spend your time a certain way and stuff. And then when it changes, it is a bit shit, you know. Even if it's not through, you know, by anyone's fault or anything, it is still just a bit shit. Like, I have spoken to my mum about it. Like, I have said to her, you know, don't get me wrong, like, I'm grateful to be here, sort of thing. And it's definitely not the worst things could be, but like, I can't lie. You know, I do miss independent living. You know, I definitely do want to look to, you know, getting re-established on my own sort of thing. Some would call it peak. Why are you knocking over my moisturizer? What are we doing? I think Colby slept too much today, chat. I think he's finally woke up. From a day full of napping. And now he's trying to play with everything. Oh my god. What did you just do? What will she do about the wall? She'll keep the walls up anyway, because it was something she was like looking to do in the future anyway, because like my mum has got rheumatoid arthritis really bad. So she was getting to the point, it wasn't to the point where she can't do the stairs anymore. But she did start getting to the point where like it was noticeably, you know, longer and more difficult for her to go up and down stairs, like especially if she wakes up in the night needing the toilet and stuff. So she was she did have in mind about like moving her bedroom downstairs eventually anyway. So everything that happened recently just kind of accelerated that process, basically. Oh yeah, there's no the way our houses are, Yumi. There's like no room for a staircase. The not staircase, a stair lift. Sorry, the staircases in the houses where I live, they are notoriously steep and narrow. You wouldn't. I don't think you would physically be able to fit a stair lift in our stairwell. Colby, no. Now he's trying to knock my water bottle off. Now he's no. You can't step on the. Look what he just put in chat. He just stepped on my keyboard and the mic arm, and he just typed all that. He just typed all that. It's playtime. Apparently it is. Apparently it is. He's sat on top of my PC tower now. God knows what he's going to do up there. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what his plans are. I don't want to know what his plans are. But while he's off the desk, I'm going to pull the tablet forward. And maybe that will discourage him from coming back. That'll discourage him from coming back. What are you doing? Have you got food? Hold on, his food bowl is empty. I'm going to give him some food quickly. Maybe that will shut him up. You want some scrambles? Do you want some scrambly bumblies? Do you want some scrambles? Do you want some scrambles? To open. Oh, shut, it won't open. Oh, he's written you another message, chat. You want to see Colby's next message? Oh my god, that is Colby's latest statement. That is his latest statement. Message received. The Cat Council has received your communication, Colby. Oh no, he's back on the desk already. I thought you wanted food. Thanking ye for wisdom. Not his finest password generations. Yes, so true, bestie. So true. Colby of the household, what is thy wisdom? Very good wisdom. Oh, pardon me. Let me gassy. Why is this so dark?
Aw. Why is it so dark? Wait, I'm confused. What happened? I think I fucked it up when I copied it across. I see. I see what happened. Wait, what did we clip? The answer to the stream title is no, and chat was even worse. Hey, we might, even if I start working on it now, realistically, um, it's not going to get finished today, is it? Even if I have the most productive stream hour ever right now, it's unlikely, isn't it? Understand why. It looks so different. I'm just gonna draw again. It's annoying me. Oh my god, I found Gary's dream fridge content. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, we work here? Nah. Nah. Hold on, looking at Gary's fridge. Oh, it's loading up here, okay. We're looking together, chat. Oh my god! That is a lot of sushi, holy shit! That is so much sushi. Surely you cannot eat that much sushi. That's too much sushi, surely. I feel like you can have too much of a good thing, and that's definitely it. I feel like you can have too much of a good thing, and for me, I think that's definitely too much. Over sushi'd. I think that is a bit over sushi'd, isn't it? Like, I love pizza, right? But like, if I had that much pizza in the fridge, that'd be too much pizza, you know? Like, you can definitely have too much of a good thing, I think. Where's he gone? Oh, he's sitting on the headboard of the bed at the moment. It's like he's gargoyling on the edge of the bed. I'm not sure what he's doing up there, but you know what? He's not causing trouble right now, so. Oh, I spoke too soon. I think he's coming back. Ugh. Pew, 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 pew.
He's on the floor now. I don't know what he's doing. He's just mischievousing around. I don't think that's a word, but he's just been a mischievous little guy on the floor. But he's not on the desk, so, you know, that's a win for Barnsley's commission. The body craves a snack. I'll be back. Have a good snacky. What are you going to get? You have to tell us when you come back. It'd be funny if he came back with sushi. I think it'd be funny if Bobbington came back with sushi. He probably won't, because I feel like that's not something people have just like readily stocked in the fridge just in case. So he's probably not coming back with sushi. Not a clue, but not sushi. Yeah, I didn't think it'd actually be sushi. It would have been kind of impressive if it was, though. It would have been kind of impressive in a way. I wish I did. Do you like sushi, Barnsey? Are you a sushi enjoyer? Are you a sushi enjoyer then, I guess? Cause I got the fire in you. I got the fire. I like the duck sushi things they do in some places, as long as it's decent. I've also never had duck. I've never had duck either. I have no opinion. No opinion on duck. Never had it. I feel like I would probably, well, possibly like it. I like chicken, and like, you know, how different could duck be, really? You know, how different could duck really be from chicken, right? Like, it's just bird, right? This is the part where someone's like, actually, they're really different, Megu. Oh my bunny, can I come near? Amy, it's your bunny song. Bunny, 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 you're so funny with your twitching nose. Bunny, 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 you're so funny from your head to your toes. Hippity hop hop, hippity hop. Hero, we're summoning him! Hero! Ding dong, ding dong! Hero, if you are a Banui, you would have showed up during that song and you didn't, so I guess that just confirms you're a Catboy. I guess that just, you know, it's another tick in Catboy confirmation, I think. I feel like if you were actually a bunny, that definitely would have summoned you. Well, what do you reckon, chap? I think that definitely would have summoned him, right? No way that wouldn't have summoned him if he was actually a bunny boy. It's different to chicken, but still really nice. I love duck, but hold the plum sauce. I'm definitely allergic to plums. Okay, you definitely don't give Barnsley plum sauce then. Definitely no plum sauce for Barnsley. We love Barnsley. We do not wish her to expire. I feel like I've heard people, I don't know how true this is, because again, I've never had it. But I feel like in the past, I've heard it described as like chicken but fattier. Is that true? Is it a fatty meat? That's what I've heard before, but I don't know how true it is. It could be a load of wank, I wouldn't know. I've heard it's like chicken but fattier. Fatty. I've heard it's apparently quite a fatty meat. Is that true? I'm a bit of a wrongin'. I've got to admit. I quite like a fatty meat. I like a fatty meat. Like, I like it when bacon has fat on it. I like eating like the pork on like the fat on like pork and gammon and stuff. I know a lot of people really don't like it, and to be fair, I can understand why. I can understand why some people might not like it, but I really like it. I never had duck, but would love to try. Barnsey is the only duck eater here. Our sole member of duck-based wisdom, Barnsey. You know, on the subject of house stuff, chat, just backtracking a little bit, we have apparently been kind of ghosted by the. We're having to get a second quote for the house clearance because the first person we contacted, he just like hasn't got back to us. And bearing in mind, he came in over a week ago now. He came in not last Saturday, but the Saturday before, and we still haven't had a quote from him, which I think is taking the piss a bit. So we've got someone else coming in on Friday to price it up instead. Because the house does need to be cleared before it can be sold. And especially if I do get a job, like I'm not going to be able to go there and tip everything. Because if I do get a job, you know, I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be busy from learning my new job. And I'm gonna be tired from getting back into the routine of having a job. So I'm not going to be wanting to go around the house every evening and weekend to do 50 trips to the tip in my little fucking Nissan Micra. So clearance is a non-negotiable at this point. It has to happen. Because my ex can't do it, because my ex doesn't drive or anything. So my ex can't do it, but I ain't doing all of it. I ain't doing fucking all of it. I didn't put myself in this position, so I don't see why I should have all the weight on me to sort it, you know? Is that a bit stubborn? Yeah, I guess. You know, is it a bit cutting off your nose to spite your face? Yeah, I guess. But I'm not doing all of it. I want to try curry. What type of curry? What type of curry? You can't just say curry. That's way too vague. Yeah, you gotta be more specific. What kind of curry? Like an Indian style curry, or like a Japanese kind of curry, a Thai green curry? What kind of meat on the curry? You know, are we talking like a chicken curry, a lamb curry? Are we not fussy? Do you just want to try any kind of curry? I don't know any. I wouldn't know differences. You would if you ate it. If you ate it, you would know a difference. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moo Crew. I like a mild Japanese style curry. I like a mild Japanese style curry. I don't have a big spice tolerance, as you know. So I find Japanese style curry, or like Chinese takeaway curry in the UK at least. I know you have Chinese takeaways over there as well, but I don't know how they differ. Because like I see people have Chinese takeout on like American TV shows and movies and stuff, and they have things I've never heard of. Like you'll be watching like a sitcom or something, and they'll say they have an orange chicken or something, I don't know what orange chicken is. Nothing in the UK is called orange chicken. We have like chow mein. But like again, you never hear anyone on TV say they're gonna have a chow mein. Like Americans never say they're having a chow mein. So I don't know how different it is. But those are the kind of curries I like personally. Because they're a lot more mild and manageable for my baby tolerance of spice. No protein shake for me. Mama Nixon's arguing on the phone and she'll be pissy if I take 30 seconds to blend it. She also turned off the slow cooker that I set to warm because of course... No, Mama Nixon, why? That's so annoying. Man. You waited all that time for your din-dins. Now you're gonna have to wait even fucking longer. That's so annoying. That's another thing, like you say about like your mum being pissy if you do certain things. That's another thing I'm struggling to like get used to, like being back at home. It's like it's weird being back in the position to like put so and this is gonna sound really horrible. But like I haven't really had to put anyone's like else's thoughts or feelings like to the front of my mind for any reason really for a long time. So that's kind of a doozy, getting used to that again. Because me and my ex, you know, we were for the most part very self-contained. Hi, Colby. Did you hear that big thud? Colby is back on the bed. Did you have some scrumbles? You were licking your lips. Did you have scrumbles? Did you? Did you? Hi. Yeah? Oh, what's the matter, baby? Yeah? Well, you got so much to say. Are you getting all this, chat? You better be taking note. Do you have any more wisdom for us at the moment, Colby? Are you done with wisdoms? No, we're laying down now. I think he's dispensed all his wisdom for the day. I think we've dispensed our wisdom for now, chat. You better have made note of that. He won't be repeating it, and there might be a test. I can't say for sure if there'll be a test, but there might be. Yes, meow meow, I understand. Get the laser pointer. I don't actually have a laser pointer. I've never tried Colby on one of those. I wonder what he would be like. Unless this new one turns off automatically, which X doubt. It's been on warm since this morning, and she didn't have to use the air fryer, so it very much had to be deliberate. And she knows I eat at 6 p.m. That's so fucking annoying, man. Colby has laid in front of the tablet again, but he's like laid in a way where he's like only like marginally in the way. He's definitely been more in the way in the past, so like I'm trying to just work around him a bit. Stop kicking me. Just because you've squeezed yourself into a space that's too small for you, mister, doesn't mean you get to kick me. The way he actually tries to kick me out the way is so funny. No, Colby, don't push the keyboard off. Leave it. No, leave it. Leave it. I don't trust you. If you hear a loud FUD chat, you'll know it was Colby knocking my keyboard off the desk. If you hear a big FUD, you'll know what it was. Oh, big stretch. Orange chicken is breaded and fried bite-sized chicken pieces with a sweet and tangy sauce with a hint of citrus. Oh. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like anything we've got here, as far as I'm aware. That doesn't sound like anything I've heard of. Sounds interesting. And the closest thing we've probably got. Maybe like, would sweet and sour chicken balls be like the UK equivalent, maybe? Sweet and sour chicken balls are like little chunks of chicken in batter and fried. And then it comes to sweet and sour sauce. But I don't have sweet and sour sauce, so I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know how comparable sweet and sour sauce is to orange chicken sauce. Lemon chicken, maybe? Maybe, yeah, it's got citrus. We have sweet and sour chicken like that, but not ball shape. Oh. It's so funny how, like, we have our own take on Chinese food. And yet, it can actually vary so differently from, like, other countries' takes on it. I'm returned with sausage tortellini. Hell yeah. That sounds banging, Bobbington. Bone apple teeth. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna sleep tonight? And you wake up in the morning and you have those exercise. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna sleep tonight? My room's getting really warm. My room's getting really warm. I closed my window today because I was in the garden a few nights ago with Mum watering the garden. And Mum's neighbour was out there as well. And we were just having a little natter because we usually do when she's out there. And then she did mention at one point, she was like, I heard you the other night, Megu. And I was like, oh, did you? What did you hear? And she was like, I'm wondering what was going on at first because it sounded like someone was having a party. And then she was like, and then I realised it was you, and it was only you. And I was like, oh, she must be streaming. I was mortified. She didn't say exactly what she heard. Hopefully not one of the times you were talking about like piss and shit. I don't know what she heard. She didn't say. And I didn't question. But I closed my window today because I was like, I don't want to be heard again. Only chat can perceive me. I don't want the neighbour perceiving me. I can still hear her on the phone in the living room on the other side of the house. God damn! Colby! just like kicked the microphone. I'm gonna put you back on the bed. Stop kicking me. No, Colby. No, come on, down. No, downies. Being naughty. Naughty boys lose desk privilege. Naughty boys lose desk privilege. Huh, I'm now covered in cheese powder. Where did the cheese powder come from? Hello? Why are we covered in cheese powder? Is tortellini cheesy? She needs hearing aids. She has no concept of an indoor voice. Ah, I see. I see. Cheese powder, the great hard cheese stuff you get in tubs. But how did you get covered in it? How did you get covered in it, Bobbington? It's nice on pasta. But why are you wearing it? You should be eating it. Don't wear the cheese. Eat the cheese. I shook the tub and it shook everywhere but pasta. Just carefully take your shirt off and then just like shake your shirt over the pasta. Job done. I kind of miss Hero playing this game. This game was really fun to watch. I enjoy racing game, Banui. Do you smell cheesy now, Bobbington? That stuff's quite cheesy smelling, isn't it? Do you smell cheesy now? Are you a little cheesy boy? Are you a little cheesy boy? Like, oh yeah, you can't smell, can you? I forgot. I bet you smell cheesy. I bet you smell cheesy. You can't smell it, but I bet you do. I bet you smell delicious now. If you have a dog, they're gonna like come along later and try and eat you. Pew. Pew. The bug is downstairs. I smell something, but not cheese. That's sad. Cheese smells good, unless it's like a really stinky cheese, like blue cheese. Blue cheese, I'm not a fan as a smell of. I mean, my ex used to buy one of the soft cheeses. I forget which one, brie, I think it was. But he would like buy it and then forget he brought it and like leave it in the fridge. And that goes so stinky. That goes so stinky. You just like open the fridge and just get a waft of brie smell. Ugh. Not a fan of brie smell. Brie or camembert? Ooh, it might have been camembert. I think it might have been camembert. Now that you say it, I think is camembert the one that comes in like the little like wooden tub. What's the one that comes in like the little wooden like round tub? It was one of those. I don't eat those kind of cheeses, so I'm not good at knowing what they are. But it was one of those ones. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was camembert. And it made the fridge so stinky. Like, I thought something had gone off in the fridge. I remember asking him because like, I knew it wasn't any of my stuff because like all my food in the fridge was like heavily processed, free, pre-packaged shit, you know. So I knew it wasn't any of my stuff. And I kept asking him, like, you know, what have you got in the fridge? Like, something smells really bad. Like, I think something of yours has gone off. And he kept being like, no, I know what you mean. Like, it does smell, but like, I've checked everything and nothing's out of date. And then one day I went to the fridge. I was having a look and then I saw the fucking tub of cheese. And I was like, ugh, oh. And then I like went in and I'm like, it's your cheese. He's like, what? I'm like, the smell, it's your cheese. Disgusting. Oh god, that made me jump. You can't see it because I'm PNG mode, but that actually really made me jump. I have saved. Thank you, Bobbington. Fucking well jumped, man. Enough is muching on, do you feel that? 1273 down in Rockefeller Street. Everything is more than surreal. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Rockefeller Grooves. Got the badge? Hell yeah, look at you little Pichu. Adorable. Rockefeller Grooves. I don't know if I would actually do it because it would be kind of scary. But if I get the job I interviewed for the other day, I could get discounted gym membership as well. They have a gym on site that we can get a membership for. And it's, I think they said 75 quid a year. Which is really good going, considering there's a gym like walking distance from my house. And they're like 45 quid a month. So 75 quid a year is like cheap comparatively. Meg is still live. I sure am. Probably not for too much longer because it is getting a bit late. I don't know how much longer I will be live for, but I am still live for the moment. That ain't bad. I paid 270 for the year, gym and pool. Let me. Ugh. Sadly, I am alive as well. Feels bad, man. There we go. Yumi can have a little bit of secret insider information. Yumi can have some insider information as a treat. I can't tell the rest of you because I don't want to dox myself. If I tell you where the job is, I very heavily dox myself. Not just my workplace, but also my home, considering I've already told you it's walking distance from my house. Doxing bad. Doxing is bad, but Mega's really good at it. I'm so good at doxing myself. I would never go out of my way to dox someone else, but I'm so good at doxing myself. No one's doxed me more than I have. No one's doxed me more than I have. I don't look at how much the gym costs. I need to be able to fit in the coffin before I turn 30. Oh, Nixon. You'll get there, buddy. You're working too hard not to. You'll get there, I believe. If you don't believe in anything else, believe in the Megu that believes in you. Yumi gets secret information because we've met IRL, and Yumi already knows too much. So, if anyone thinks I'm picking favorites, I'm not technically. But Yumi just already knows everything anyway. So, Yumi's our resident Noah. Chat, we still need to do the Iron Lung watch along. I still really want to watch it, and I haven't watched it without you guys. I haven't watched it, but Barnsey did very kindly pay for us to get Iron Lung. We still need to do the watch along at some point. I need to get off my bum and remember to organise it. Because we did have it organised, but then my life got turned upside down for me, and I didn't feel like doing it at the time because I had too many other things to do. But we do need to do that. I want to see. I want to see Iron Lung. I want to see it. I somehow doxed myself once. Oh, only somehow doxed myself once. I honestly don't think I could count how many times I've doxed myself. I think it's an uncountable amount how many times I've doxed myself. No, that is not what I wanted to open. Oh, excuse me. Oh, big yawnies. Oh yeah, the wild one. I'm having a little look at previous stairs I've done to remember what I did. But I want them to be similar, you know? I'm the wild one. I'm the wild one. Ooh yeah, the wild one. Having a little look at my Yumi stare for reference. Having a little look at my Yumi stare for reference. I think I've poked you on a couple doxes. You have. You have, Bobbington, and I appreciate it. I do appreciate that you let me know. Pew, 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 pew. Do-si-do. Wow. Mental note, when comms open I get money. Get that is there. We don't open comms here. I don't know what you're talking about. No, Yumi, put your card away. Yumi's like literally ordered one of everything I've ever opened for commissions. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Yumi has had one of everything I've offered for commissions at this point. I've lost count. I've kind of lost count, but it's been a lot for sure. Okay, yeah, little cheek things are shiny. I started making them shiny, and then I was like doubting myself. I was like, are they shiny? Am I making this up? Do I even know what Barnsey looks like? But I do. They are shiny. The gremlin needs a friendo. And your gremlin's so old now. That's like one of my old commissions. I did that ages ago. Hey, if I get a job again, chat, I might not need to open commissions anymore. If I get work slop, then that might be the end of my commissions arc. might be the end of my commissions arc, chat. Yumi's like, no! But I need an updated Yippee! You do need a updated. You do need a updated Yippee. At least we are together. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. Anywhere together. I just need to get Mickey to draw a silly little goober guy. We get there. We get there. Realistically speaking, this is not going to be done today, but like we're pretty close. We're closer than we've ever been. We actually did make some proggies today. Damn it, Colby, I paid you to keep her busy. You paid him off? I thought he was being more mischievous than normal. What the hecky? Maybe we'll end up doing like help furnish my flat commissions. Maybe we'll do furnish flat commissions. I still need to finish the fucking. I still haven't finished all those stupid fucking Void Redeem chibis. I need to finish those fuckers too. Because I know I did say that like they aren't on like a guaranteed turnaround or anything, but I still feel like I've sat on them for too long. But again, it's like it's not entirely my fault because like life has been turned upside down, and I would hope that members of the Moo Crew can appreciate the fact that like I've not just been dilly dally and doing nothing. Like my time has been taken up for reasons out of my control. So, and consider it was only Moo Crew members really that brought those. I would hope that you guys don't mind. But I still feel like I've sat on them for too long and I feel bad. Take me to the anime con. Oh, that's the wrong bit. There's only 7 left to do. 7's a lot, though. 7's a lot. And I've got Nyasa marked as work in progress, but I need to reevaluate Nyasa's one because the sketch I did for Nyasa was based on a stolen wheelie bin. But she's got that back now, so like I'm not sure how relevant that is now, Like, is the wheelie bin still relevant and funny? I'm not sure. I feel like I have to try something different. The wheelie bin, yeah. Because I did draw. Where are they? I did. I'm pretty sure I did do a rough sketch for Nyasa, and it was about the was about the wheelie bin. But I don't know where I saved it. That was my like shitty little mock-up. It was gonna be the Void stealing the bin. But it was as a direct result of her bin being stolen. But like, I don't know, is that still relevant and funny? I think it's still kind of funny. And maybe if someone doesn't know the context, they'll be like, wait, was that a wheelie bin? And then we could tell the story and it'd be funny all over again, right? What do we reckon, chat? What do we reckon? Can we still do the wheelie bin? Has it been and gone? You mean you should be a dad with jokes like that? You mean dad arc when? Elevator operator. Elevator operator. keep it. It would be a funny combo start for newbies. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I feel like it could still work. I feel like it could still work. I did ask Nyasa about it before, and she was like, whatever makes you happy, sort of thing. Nyasa wasn't fussed one way or another. Right. Elevator, operator. I ask myself that sometimes. I go, I'm too autistic to put myself out there. I'm honestly quite happy to stay single, to be honest. I have no plans of chasing a new relationship, honestly. Like, if it happens, like, I won't say never because, like, you know, you never know what's going to happen in the future, sort of thing. So I'm not going to sit here and say never again because, like, I never tried finding love before, you know? Like, I never actively sought out the relationship I had before. It just kind of happened. So, you know, maybe we'll end up in that situation again, you know? Maybe it will just happen. And if it does, so be it. But I'm definitely not going to chase it. Elevator operator. Like, if it happens, it happens. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's kind of how I feel about it. Like, if it happens, then it happens. If it doesn't, I'm not fussed, you know? I'm not one of these people that feels like I need a partner sort of thing, you know? That ain't me. Edinburgh Airport bus tempting. Hey, I've been on Edinburgh Airport buses. I've been on one of those. Right, maybe not the exact one you're looking at, but I've been on an Edinburgh Airport bus. I used to like going on the trams. Oh, when I went to Edinburgh, I loved going on the trams. The trams were so cool. I loved the trams. I wish Megu Town had trams. Trams are amazing. Big fan of trams. I keep getting because when I went to Edinburgh, I think that was like 7, 8 years ago now. It's a long time ago. Um, and my iPad does that thing where like it shows memories, and it keeps bringing up pictures of me and my ex. And it's like, oh, it's really hard because, like, on the one hand, part of me wants to delete them, but then on the other hand, you know, I don't know, it's still memories, isn't it? Like, even though we split up now, like, yeah, on the one hand, it does kind of suck to see them, but like, I don't know, I just can't quite bring myself to delete them either, you know? Is that weird? Is it weird to keep pictures of your ex? Like, we might have broke up now, but like, I still had good times at the time, you know? You can turn off notifications for them. I've got like a widget on my home screen that just like shows random images. So it's kind of my fault, to be fair. At the time when I set it up, it was really nice because it was only showing me things I wanted to see. Now it shows me things I sometimes don't want to see. But yeah, I just don't know if I want to get rid of them, you know? Shit's hard, man. I've never been in a breakup before, so everything's still scary and new to me. Everything's still scary and new to me. Also, where is Toru? I have a bone to pick with him. I don't know. I know he had a really long day today at work, though. I know he had a really long and stressful day at work. So maybe he's having a self-care away from media day or something. I don't know. I know he's okay because I have spoken to him today. So he is okay. But I don't know where he is at present. He nearly murdered me in Choose React channel. Wait, what did he do? Did he post something flashy? Did he flashbang you? Oh my god, Barnsey, I felt so fucking bad the other night when I sent that TikTok that I DM'd you about. Because it didn't flash until right through the video. And I was like already like forwarding it onto the friends because it's funny like immediately. So straight away I was like, hee, I want to send this to my friends. So I was already sending it because I already found it so funny. And then just after I'd like pressed to send it to everyone, it went all bright red and flashy and I was like, wait, Bonzi, no! I fucking panicked, man. When I tell you, I fucking ran to your DMs, girl, on Discord. Please don't open that TikTok! Fucking lightning storm video. Toru. Silly Toru. Oh god, that made me jump. Flashbang and Barnes. I didn't flashbang her. I didn't flashbang. Well, I almost did, but I DM'd her and told her not to look at it. So as far as I'm aware, my one didn't cause any harm. Yeah, Barnsey was asleep when I sent it. Barnsey was asleep, so she didn't see it. And the next day she saw my DM to not watch it first. So I didn't hurt Barnsey. Egu is good Egu. I don't know why this song has reminded me because it's like not related in the slightest. But was anyone watching the Future Game Fest thing or what? No, Future Game Show or whatever? I can't remember what it was, but the thing that was aired earlier at Gamescom week. I saw the funny little Warframe game. Not Warframe. Warhammer. I saw the little Warhammer like side scroller game where you like play as a little Skaven. That looks kind of funny. I don't know if Hero plays games like that. I don't know if Hero will play it, but if he does, I would like to see it. I kind of want to see funny little rat game. I kind of want to see funny little rat game. Also, I might be biased, but I think if Skaven get a game, then I think Tyranids should get their own game. I think Tyranids should get their own game. Let me play a Tyranid game. I only found out it was live a few minutes before I popped in Discord. They do. It's Dawn of War 2. No, I wanna play. I wanna Dawn of War. They like the like tactical strategy type games. Oh, I never got to play the Space Marine games before my ex kicked me off Steam Family Share. Feels bad, man. Damn it! Yeah, she wants a Fire Warrior but needs. Yeah, I don't want to. RTS, that's the one. Yeah, I'm not an RTS girly. Do you really think this brain is capable of strategy? I'm not sure if you flatter me or you embarrass yourself if you think I could play RTS. Damn it, you want to join mine? I've been offered to join a couple people's ones, but I feel bad. I don't know. I know it doesn't like. I know it doesn't cost anything or anything, but I don't know. I just feel bad. Like Hero offered to add me to like his and TK's. I think Giri offered me to join her and Hayes as well. I have had offers from others to join theirs. But I don't know, even though it's been offered to me, I just feel weird about it. I know you're probably going to shout at me for feeling that way, but I can't help it, damn it. Ash had like over 1,000 games. That is so many games. Holy shit. That is a great many games. That is big heckin' gaming. I can't remember how many my ex had, and obviously I can't check now. He did have a lot though, but like a lot of it was stuff that I wouldn't like want or play, you know. But he did have some things I was interested in trying, but never got round to it. At least I played Still Wakes the Deep. I did get Still Wakes the Deep played before I got taken off. So there's that at least. At least there's that. I did get to play Still Wakes the Deep, which was amazing. I loved Still Wakes the Deep. Still Wakes the Deep was so good. I don't know how many. How do I check how many games I've got? I don't know how many I've got. I've got 168 games. Which is a lot less compared to some of your numbers. Steam says 50 if it's not lying. Oh damn, I got more than Bobbington then. I've got more than Bobbington, but less than everyone else who's posted a number. Oh, pardon me. I really don't buy games unless I'm gonna play it. Honestly, that's not a bad way to be. I have a bunch of games that I did buy intending to play, but I just haven't played them for one reason or another. Like this is my oh god. It's gonna be hard to show you because someone put me in jail. Cutie, fresh and fruity. This is my Steam library. So I've got my cat games. I think Steam made the category. Yeah, dynamic category. I didn't set that. I haven't played many of these on stream and I haven't played them off stream either. I played Stray on stream. I think we played Cats Organized Neatly on stream a bit, but I wasn't able to complete it because my brain is small. I think we did some Castle for the Cats on stream as well. And then haven't played. I have played all my Assassin's Creed games before. Haven't played Assemble with Care. Haven't played Backrooms Hide Together. Haven't played Beginner's Guide. I did do Berry. Didn't do Big Walk. Done Bioshock. Did Borderlands a while ago. Borderlands 2 and 3 I played pre-streaming. I feel really fucking bad about Borderlands 4 because I mean, first of all, I was supposed to play that with my ex and it never happened. But also there was a fairly long running joke about you know, how he was just like making excuses not to play with me sort of thing. And then last time it was mentioned in a group chat, he like said like, oh, I'll get it. Like, I just can't afford it. So Ellie, bless her, gifted me Borderlands 4. Ellie gifted it to me. And then he broke up with me like, what, 3-4 weeks later? So I haven't played Borderlands 4, but it's not because I didn't want to. It's not because I didn't want to. Have played Buckshot Roulette. Haven't played. Have played in the past, but not on Steam. Haven't played. Haven't played. Haven't played. Have played. Haven't played. Have played. Have played. I don't know what the difference is between the versions, but I have played Darksiders 1 and 2, but again, not on stream or anything. Haven't played. I haven't played Destiny 2, okay? I don't have a shameful amount of hours in Destiny 2, okay? I'm normal. I'm normal. I don't have a shameful amount of hours in Destiny 2, okay? Played a little bit of it, you know, but like not much. Haven't played Dishonored. Haven't played whatever that is. Have played Dogs Organized Neatly. Have played Duranko Wanko. Haven't played. Have played. Haven't played. Have played. Haven't. Have but didn't like. Have but not on stream. Haven't. Have ish. Haven't that was crap. Have but need to finish. Have but off stream. Haven't. Have. No, wait, have. No, I haven't done Platform 8. Is Platform 8 the second one? Yeah, that's the one on train. I haven't done that one yet. I did the one in the subway, but I haven't done the one on the train yet. But chat had to. Oh my god, do you remember when we streamed this, chat? Do you guys remember when we streamed this? And like, you guys ended up having to like basically tell me all the puzzles because I was really stupid. It's Ellie playing Hello Kitty. It probably is Ellie. Wait, where is it? It is Ellie, yes. It is Ellie. Guilty as charged. Have played Pools. Haven't played Poppy Playtime, despite it being my hyperfixation, because I ended up watching my ex and other people play Poppy Playtime. Haven't but didn't like. Have but didn't like. Haven't have, need to start again, have, haven't, have, haven't, haven't, have, haven't, have, haven't, have, haven't, haven't, have, haven't, have, and have. I feel like I've got a fairly decent mix. There's more I've played there than I thought. Going through it, there's more there than I thought there was that I have played. So my ratio is not as bad as I thought it was. But I do have a bunch of stuff that I haven't played. But like, it's not stuff I just picked up on a whim. Like, it is like they are games I genuinely like the look of and wanted to play. Webfish and Sag, I know, I miss web fishing, man. I fucking loved web fishing, but you know, people suck and we can't have nice things. I only have 36 hours in web fishing, which is honestly criminal. Because if it wasn't for the stupid hackers and shit, like, I would have had so many more hours, man. It upsets me. I feel like I'm at a shameful amount of Warframe hours already, considering, like, it wasn't that long ago I started playing. It wasn't that long ago I started playing Warframe. But, yeah. I'm at, like, almost 150 hours already. Whoops. I'm not addicted, I swear. I swear. It's alright. Although I did, oh my god, I rage quit Warframe last night. Actually, wait, we got a few, hang on, I've got a few Warframe players in chat at the moment, right? Guys, hang on. We're having a Warframe tangent. I need to know if someone can help me. Anyone who knows Warframe is open to assist. I need to see if you guys can help me. Because I fucking rage quit it last night. I got so frustrated with the mission I was supposed to be doing. I actually like full on rage quit. I was like, I can't play this anymore. I couldn't even like do a different mission or anything. I was like, no, I'm so fucking tilted. I have to stop. So I need to see. I need to see if you guys can help me. Hold on. Will it show up on the screen? I can't remember. Hold on. Warframe's thinking about loading. Warframe's thinking about it. Hold. Where's my Steam capture? Steam games. Warframe. Oh my god, Warframe! Wowie! Wowie zowie! Right, I need someone to tell me about this fucking mission. I need someone to mansplain this fucking mission to me, okay? I'm not changing the category because, like, we're not actually playing Warframe, but, like, I need some advice on this, right? Problem 1. It's an Archwing mission. I'm not a fan of Archwing missions, but, like, the first part of it is, like, fine. The first part's whatever. But I gotta get you to the part I can't do. Hold on. Ordis, you are so loud in my headphones. Holy shit. Right. So, I've got to follow this transit, right? And it tells me not to hit the beams, right? So you see those red beams, right? I'm not allowed to let those touch me. But, like, I was trying this last night, and, like, if I like try go over the beams, I'm detected. If I try go under the beams, I get detected. Like, how do I avoid the beams? Like, someone explain it to me like I'm 5, because I don't get it. I died on this so many fucking times because I was like, oh, I'll just go under the beams. Easy. Detected. So, like, what do I do? What do I do? Someone tell me what I do, because, like, I don't get it. You use a ship. I tried, like, hanging onto the ship's ass, but, like, I swear I still got detected. Be on the sides. Okay, because I was trying to, like, follow. I was, like, hanging back here when I was trying yesterday and just, like, doing this. And it still, like, got me, I think. I keep bonking my head, which does not help. Wait, maybe bonking my head is young. No, look, see, detected. I don't get it. I swear I tried everything last night and I got detected like every time, and like I used up all my revives on like my first time. I was like, okay, I'll come in again. Like, you know, I can work this out. Used up all my revives again. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm angry. I'm not having fun. I'm fucking miserable. I'm logging off. I got so tilted. You need to be on the other side. What, like on the left of it? What if I hide where like this tunnel thing is? It doesn't help that I hate Archwing missions anyway. They're so arse. Wait, this is working. Yumi might be the goat. This might be the one part of this ship I didn't try hiding behind. Oh god. This is... I did not press up. I did not press up. I did not press that. I didn't press up. That's bullshit. I don't like this mission. This mission is arse. I need to switch sides? Oh god. Poor Severgoth is gonna have no brains left. I mean, I guess Warframes don't have brains, right? Maybe he'll be okay. Maybe it doesn't matter that I keep smashing his noggin. Am I still safe here? I think I was last time, right? This shit is so ass. This shit is so ass. So do I want to go to the other side for this one? Because Bobbington said that shouldn't have worked last time. Wait, does the engine damage me? Oh my god, it does. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Wait, what? Why can't I move? Oh wait, do I not go there with it? Where do I go now? Oh, do I have to do it again the other side? This shit is so ass. This shit is so ass. Is that a checkpoint at least? Please tell me the tube is a checkpoint. And I don't have to do like the entire fucking thing again, right? Is the tube a checkpoint? Please say yes. Yes? Question mark? Not loving the uncertainty, but I'll take it. Thank fuck. Where is it? Am I okay where I am? Do I want to go under? Cortis, shut up! Get me out of here! Aw, that totally looks like lootables. Chat, do you like Hero Mew? Look. It's my cat. It's Hero. Oh my god, it's my other cat, Colby. Hi, Colby. Hi, Colby. What do I do now? Shut down the checkpoint? What does that mean? I can't see. My fucking cat's in the way. Oh my god, Warframe is so loud in my headphones. He was like, my cat? Me as cat. Hi. His mouth is in my head. What are we doing? Oh wait, I don't need to interact with it. I just need to defend it. Colby, you're not helping! Colby, if we fail this mission because of you, I'm going to be upset. Stop kicking me! Chat, he's not helping. Hero, no! My baby. Colby, stop! Chat, this is really hard with Colby's foot on my hand. You are so beefy. I promise this isn't a Warframe stream. I just need to get out of here now. Oh my god, what fucking guns am I using? I think I have leveling guns on. My guns are so ass. I think I was leveling stuff and forgot. Hero's back. Colby, stop kicking my hand. Why are you scratching my arm? Stop. Can you and your like big ass shield fuck off? Like why is this dude not damaging? Oh, yes! Extraction! Sweet, sweet extraction. Wait. Oh, do I have to go outside again? This shit is so ass. I sure am. Oh my god, Colby. Colby! Stop! No! Get on the bed. Get on the bed. I want to extract. Where the fuck am I? Wait, what? Chat, what does this mean? Boarding the Kuva Fortress will restrict mission access. Commit. Do I want to commit? What happens if I press no? Do I have to press, like, do the mission again if I say no? Oh my god, did you clip that? Yes? What, I should press yes? What am I pressing yes? Oh, yes, I will have to read it. Okay, well, I'm going to commit then, because I don't want to do that again. Where is it? Oh, okay. Do I... Wait, do I have to do this now, though? Can I leave now? Is it, like, checkpointed? Or do I have to do it all in one go? Do I have to do, like, this bit too? Or can I leave it here? Hero, help! Warframe Senpai, where are you?
I think it's all in one go. This is story. It is a story quest, yeah. Oh, fuck. My loadout is so arse. Hi, baby. Right, anyway, chat, I'm gonna have to end the stream here because it is gone midnight now. No, it's not a Warframe stream. I need to end. Because it's late and I don't like being loud this late. I don't want to be rude for other people in the house or neighbours potentially. So I am gonna have to end stream here, unfortunately. Yeah? Wow, even Colby's complaining. Did you hear that? What? You want a Warframe stream? You're only saying that because you think it's funny to attack my hand when I'm concentrating. Yeah, I know. I know what you want to do. Yeah, you just think it's funny, I know. You're so loud. Bro's yapping. Nobody wants to go. But yeah, I am going to go. Because it is getting late. Can he have a kiss and a treat? He can have a kiss. Where are your treats? I don't know where his treats are, mate. If I can find treats, I'll give him a treat too, but you can have a kiss for now. Oh wait, I think I got some dreamies in the drawer. You can have some dreamies. Oh, do you want some dreamies? Do you want some dreamies? Oh my god, he's trying to fucking climb in the drawer. I think he wants some dreamies. Colby, up here. On the desk. Come on. Come on, you can't eat dreamies in the drawer. Come up here. Look. Oh my god, you're stupid. Come on. Hi, Ellie. How was Hello Kitty? Ellie, I might have accidentally outed you playing Hello Kitty. I was showing chat my stream library. And they noticed it said someone was playing it, and they were like, "Is that Ellie playing Hello Kitty?" So we went and checked, and it was in fact Ellie playing Hello Kitty. I'm still playing Leave Me Alone. You're so fucking cute, Ellie. You're adorable. But yeah, I'm gonna end chat because I do need to end. It's late, and I don't want to be loud this late, so. I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna finish this fuck-ass Warframe mission. And then probably... Oh yeah, we weren't throwing shade. We weren't throwing shade. It was noticed affectionate, not noticed derogatory. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Barnsey, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll finish your commission tomorrow. I wanted to help on Warframe. I didn't realise I was accidentally tying myself into a much bigger job. So I'm going to do that now, I guess. Because I don't want to do all that shit again. That was ass. That shit was so ass. So yeah, I'm going to go. I think I'm going to be really lazy and not raid out again. So yeah, I'm just going to go. But thank you for hanging out with me for my little stream today. I still don't really know what my plans are. I'm just vibes in it. You know, if I stream, I'll stream. If I don't, I won't. Colby, stop pressing buttons. What are you doing? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream and try and wrangle this cat. Have a good rest of your night, everyone. If you're going to bed soon like I will be, have a good night. If you're in a different time zone, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you next time. Bye!